AT&T Park here on a Tuesday night. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Cleveland Indians and the San Francisco Giants. The two men you see there go head-to-head. Coming up next. Ty Blach, the native of Colorado, gets the start on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, one of the things we're going to know with Ty Blach, he needs to have the changeup working. Doesn't throw very hard. 88 to 91 miles an hour. Has always had an advanced changeup, and that's really his bread and butter and his go-to pitch. Will throw the curve and occasional slider, but for Ty Blach, he needs to have the changeup to survive to get through this game.
Stepping in, Sammy Huffman, and we are set for baseball here this evening. And our first pitch taken for ball one as we are underway tonight from San Francisco. Guys, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, the last game, they got to wash that down the drain. They got absolutely boat raced by a big margin. They got to put that behind them. Show up to the yard today looking to fight. Everything changes once the first pitch is thrown.
Temperature was in the 70s earlier today, but 59 at game time tonight. Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball 2. The 2-1. Pitch is swung on and grounded to Hill at second. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Now a moment here for the Indians starting lineup. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Matty, this team has high batting averages up and down the lineup. Just great approaches, consistent ABs from top to bottom, and that's the reason they've been so successful this year.
In now for Cleveland, A.J. Metcalf, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Low for ball 1. The 1-0. Is a fastball down below the knees. Hit hard to the right side. Hill is there, and there's out number 2.
Batting third, left fielder Brian Camp.
Set to get his evening at the plate started. Brian Camp batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. Here's the first pitch to him. Liner toward right center. Span will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Indians go down 1-2-3. Now it'll be the Giants' turn. No score. Nathan Massey is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Cleveland. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you want to know if this guy's one of the better pitchers in the league? Well, how about this? Batters are hitting under 200 against this guy for the year, so he's done a good job against both righties and lefties. And I'm looking for him to be just as dominant in this one.
Roger Doran has come into the ballgame now as he takes over as the new third baseman. Number 15 is also into the game as he takes over at short. At the plate, Eduardo Nunez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading up for the Giants, third baseman Eduardo Nunez.
First pitch on its way. Fouled off. Fellas, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Nunez is retired, and there's 1 away. And here's a look at the hometown Giants starting lineup in this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Matt, I'm pretty excited to get a chance to see Brandon Crawford. He's really swung the bat well against left-handed pitchers so far this season. He's hitting over 300 against southpaws, and he's facing another one of those today. I'm sure he's excited to hit in this one.
Next to bat for the Giants, Denard Span, and he's looking to turn the page. The bat's been ice cold over the last 8 or so ball games. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
When a guy's featuring big-time velocity like this, you have to be on the fastball. It's your only chance. You'll tip your hat on some nasty off-speed stuff, but you got to be ready for the heater.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Working the plate is Carl Dixon.
Dan, this is an offensive player's dream to have Carl Dixon behind the dish. He is tight on the corners.
He is, D-Row, and listen, he makes you bring the ball into the strike zone. Normally, high scoring of games when Carl's behind the dish.
And he takes strike 3 called. Back-to-back strikeouts here to open the home first. 2 away.
Batting third, catcher.
Here's Buster Posey now, and as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. A windup and the 0-1. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Posey tends to exploit left-handed pitching. Many hitters are better against opposite-handed arms, of course, but he's considered one of the best hitters in baseball in these types of matchups. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. Drilled to first. Crespo loves it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Giants down in order. Still no score. So next it'll be the 4-hole hitter for the Tribe, number 13. It's been a great season for him so far with the bat in his hands. He's got the average up over 340 here entering play. A changeup right on the outside corner for a strike.
Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Popped him up. Posey over to his left. And he brings it in on the warning track.
Time for a look at the San Francisco Giants on defense. And guys, taking a look at this defense is going to have to be stout today. Starting pitcher with an ERA north of 5 usually spells some barrels being found by the opposition. So these guys better be on their toes in this one.
Striding in for the Indians, Mitchell Friedman. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat. Swinging a ball hit in the air to right field, and deep back is the right fielder, but he will look up and watch this one sail out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 13 for him on the year as the Tribe move out in front 1-0.
You know, as a pitcher, there's nothing worse than getting taken deep, but it's something every pitcher has to deal with. Even the best pitchers give up home runs. You just have to refocus and go after the next hitter.
Standing in now, Charles Graham, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. That average pushing up near 350 now. 7 homers and 17 RBIs. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
2-0 count. The pitch is taken. Strike 1.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3. And he fouls this one off. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Now batting, Mario Crespo. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. First offering on its way. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not in time. He's in there at second. So he's in safely there following the 1-out steal of second. And with that, we take you to our team leaderboard to display the clubs with the most stolen bases so far this year. And you can see right there that the Indians are currently best in the AL in that department. That's wide. 2-0.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
Graham, the runner at second with one away. Two and one to the Indians' first baseman. The 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike three.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Digging in, Willie Mays. And with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. As a look, now the pitch. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Two out here and a runner at second. Popped him up. Hahn will range over to make the catch just beyond the first base dugout, and that will end the inning. Indians are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 1-0 Cleveland. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night.
Brandon Crawford.
First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. To third. To his left. Doran throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Time for a look at the Cleveland Indians defensive setup. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
Stepping into the box, Jay Hahn. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
The 1-2. Line hard toward right center. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch.
Wow, great sliding catch right there, but that can be awful risky. If you flop that one and mess it up, that ball's going to the wall, and everybody's scoring. He secures the catch, and the runners have to stand pat.
Here's Drew Stubbs now. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball one. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. The 1-2. Misses, ball two. And he didn't pull the trigger on a good low sinker, but it missed for ball three.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Two out, nobody on. A swing and a miss at a sinker. The strikeout retires the side. Inning is over. Giants are down 1-2-3. They trail this one 1-0. Into the box now, the Indians pitcher, Nathan Mossey. 9-1-2 due up. First pitch on its way. Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one foul off to the right side. Pitch on the way. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
It's not that easy to make a good hitter look that bad, but that's what happens when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
Now at the plate, number 15. What a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. First offering on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. One out, nobody on. Line down the left field line. But this is going to get foul. Great changeup there in the dirt for the third strike. And the throw to first is there to record the second out.
Well, you know you've made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Now in the box, Roger Doran. First at bat for him here as he enters play 7th in the American League in round trippers. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. This is foul for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Little dribbler down the line. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. If this two-hitter finds a way on, it really sets up the very good middle part of the order to do some damage after all.
Another 0-2 home. Very weakly on the ground. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
I can't blame him one bit out on the mound. I'm shocked he didn't pick up the rosin bag and see if he could get a foul ball on that one. He had to see if he would swing way outside the zone.
Swing and a little tapper, but it gets foul. Here he comes again, 1-2. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. So here's Aaron Hill, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. First delivery to him on the way. That's yanked into the stands. Strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And he gets ahead with a sinker on the outside.
That's count 0-2.
Now another 0-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Again, he sends it out of play. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And we'll see another pitch here as this ball's chopped foul at home plate. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Near the stands, and he brings this one back in. He took that right out of the first row. Wow.
Really nice play right there. One of the things that was great about this, he was able to get close to the stands, get a good read on where the fans were, and track that one all the way into the glove. Terrific play on a ball that was definitely going to be out of play.
In now, Vernon Steen, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. On to first, and there are 2 down.
Batting ninth, pitcher, Ty Blach.
And now the Giants pitcher, Ty Blach. First pitch coming. Here it is. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. A ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes to the Giants pitcher.
Hey, this guy obviously feels he can move traffic right here. He's taking 2 big swings. He's trying to help himself.
The 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
The 2-2. Popped him up. Friedman waits on it, and that's the third out. Giants down in order. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Riding in once again, Brian Hamp. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck outside last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
1-1 the count. The 1-1 is a curveball in the dirt. 2-2 the count. The 2-2. He stays alive, still 2-2. Outside and a full count, 3-2. Number 13 is on deck. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Another full count pitch home. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Steen over to his left, one down.
Now batting, number 13.
So here's the cleanup hitter. Number 13 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a strike called at the letters. Look high to me, but it's 0-1. And now a pitch on the way. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Wind up and the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
And I'll tell you, this is the last guy in the lineup you want to put on base for free. He's probably feeling a little salty after getting drilled, and he's got speed to burn, so look for him to try and make something happen out there.
Into the box now. Mitchell Friedman.
As he'll send a ground ball down to third.
There's one on to first, not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw.
No real chance from the roll two that time. He's just too quick coming out of the batter's box. You basically have to make a perfect turn on a hard hit ball to double him up. Now they need to keep an eye on him over at first.
Digging in, Charles Graham. He drew a walk his first time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. A runner on first with 2 away. A high fastball is in there.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. The 2-1. Seared down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Now a snap throw to first, and he'll get back in standing. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit hard but foul toward first, so he'll come back and line it up again. The next 3-2. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Hey, nice job all around right there. He's able to get a head start, full count, 2 outs. You know he's going right there. Batter didn't come out of his zone, no. Drove a nice single into the outfield. Now we got runners on first and third.
And the runner back in standing. Into the box, Mario Crespo, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Off the plate and in, it's a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
And he'll snap one over to first, just keeping him close. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. He dives, but he can't pull it in, and it's down the line into right. Graham rounds the corner and is headed home. Safe at the plate as they push their lead to 3 now.
Everything done right, Dan, on both sides, the defensive side and the offensive side, to send him, and the outfielder made a strong, accurate throw, but that runner was safe.
No doubt about it. That's one of those where you got to be aggressive as a third base coach. You know the outfielder has a strong throwing arm. You're taking a lot of things you're trying to get through a decision to send. A good send in a close play, but it all worked out.
Ball one to start the at-bat. Changeup stays outside and he's behind 2-0.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
Now the 2-0 home. 3-0 now.
That's a great job of keeping your hands back. You could tell he was totally fooled. His hip started leaking a little bit, but he was able to stay strong enough with his hands not to overcommit.
And with 2 away and an open base, he wasn't going to see anything there. That's a 4-pitch walk.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Nathan Massey. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Looking to minimize the damage here. Hold hard, but it's foul down the first base side. Crespo over at second. Mays on at first with 2 down. Hit out towards second. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. Well, that's his first major league hit. There might not be too many more to come considering he's a pitcher, but I'm sure that's still a pretty exciting moment for him.
Hey, listen, hits are hard to come by, Matt. I only had one in my entire 18-year career. 1 for 15, but hey, I still remember that one hit.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 15. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Mays is on his way home. 1 run will score easily. Here's the second runner around third. And it's not in time. He's safe. As they also score a pair of runs on the play.
They just keep pouring it on this inning. That's 5 runs so far, and they're not finished yet. They've been teeing off on everything they see, and they're showing no signs of stopping anytime soon.
Stepping in now, Roger Doran, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. The 0-1 pitch. Up around the face.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
6 runs, 5 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Fastball that just misses inside.
You look in the dugout, you can tell that manager's getting ready to come out on that top step. If he doesn't get out of this situation right here, and it's a tough one, I think the bullpen comes in.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Out of the stretch, the 3-2 pitch home. Drilled down the line. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. He'll try it again. 3-2. Change up too low. He walked him.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Digging in, Brian Hamp. He flew out in his last at bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Ball 1. The 1-1 home is taken for ball 2.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
The 2-1. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. The 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Now here comes Bruce Bochy out of the Giants dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. George Contos answers the call from the pen here in the 4th, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Number 13 will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a strike.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
Ready with the 0-1. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And not in time as the run scores. And he will score from third. A daring move as he scores on what ought to be called a wild pitch. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. But 6 runs here in the inning have taken a close game and broken it wide open. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Tribe lead this one 7-0. Now at the plate, Eduardo Nunez back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, man. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball down near the shoe tops.
I got to believe this is an awesome time for this pitcher to get real aggressive in the strike zone. He's got a huge lead. He knows he can pound and try and polish up his mechanics down and away.
2-0 to Eduardo Nunez.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. On deck, there you see Denard Span. He'll hit next. Now the 3-0 offering. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Digging in now, Denard Span. First time up, he went down looking. First pitch of the at-bat. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
The 1-0 home. Misses above the zone for a ball.
He's certainly searching out there on the mound. 5 straight balls in a row. You have to take a strike as a hitter right here.
Giants are still searching for their first hit of the ball game. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. A former MVP waiting on deck in the form of Buster Posey. And that's finally over for a strike. The 3-1 pitch is swung on and missed. A full count now.
3-2.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Time now for the Indians' Road to the Show report as we get a look at 2 guys making some noise in the upper minors. Here's Buster Posey now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. From the stretch. And he's no doubt searching for a ground ball here as this sinker dips below the knees. It's 1-0. Ball and a strike. From the belt, the pitch. And that misses. 2-1. Two balls and 2 strikes to the Giants catcher.
Hey, that's got to throw the batter's game plan off a little bit. He thinks sinker's coming. Double play situation. He gets the ordinary fastball. He's got to be thinking what's coming next.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out.
Well, this lineup obviously doesn't get to see this guy very often because he's over in the other league, and it's really showing. He's pitching really well right now, and I'm sure these hitters are plenty happy they don't have to face him multiple times this year.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the 0-1. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And a dive, but he's back. Nunez, the runner at first with 2 gone. Two balls and 2 strikes to Crawford.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Here now the 2-2. Skied into straightaway right. Waiting on it, the right fielder. And that ends the inning. Giants leave 1. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. Coming to the plate now, Mitchell Friedman.
Catcher, Mitchell Friedman.
First offering on its way. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Slider up that he gets a call on. Contos hails from the Prairie State of Illinois. He was a 5th-round pick back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Here comes another 0-2. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th, with a punch out, 1 away. The Giants are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. Not the night he or his club were hoping for. Ready now, Charles Graham. He singled his last time up. First pitch on its way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. 7 runs, only 5 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2. Now the 2-1 is looked at for ball 3.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
The first baseman, number 12, Mario Crespo.
In now, Mario Crespo. He drove in 2 with a double in his last at-bat. From the stretch. Fouled away.
This is a tough spot here to turn 2 off this guy at the plate. One of the things you really have to make sure defensively to make sure you get at least 1 out. Don't try to turn that double play. If you get the sure out at second, take that. And if you get it at first, well, that's just an added bonus. But make sure you at least get 1 out in a spot like this.
Hard hit ball to second. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Now batting, the center fielder, Willie Mays.
Into the box now, Willie Mays. And their runners at the corners now. From the stretch. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner.
Hey, that's a huge pitch right there. You've got to get ahead. When you start to see traffic on the base paths, your defense starts to tighten up a little bit. The best thing to do is pound the zone and get ahead 0-1.
Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. Don't want to forget about him. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. And again, a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. And yet another throw over. And a dive, but he's back in there. Hit hard on the ground to second. And that's through for a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. It's 8-0.
The batter, catcher, Nathan Mossy.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Nathan Mossy. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. A called strike over the outside corner. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, as in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch. That slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in, and still then it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
And prior to the 0-2, a move to first. And he's back easily. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he finds a way to focus on the baseball there as he has it for a big out number 2.
Number 15.
So the Indians lineup flips over, and to the plate, number 15. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Ripped down the line. And this is turning ugly now as this ball's down for extra bases. Mays rounds third and is digging for the plate. He comes across to score. Way out in front, now up by 10.
Just goes to show if you're going to throw that 2-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
In now, Roger Doran, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Takes this the other way to right. Span is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Indians lead it 10-0. So in now for San Francisco, Jay Hahn. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. First pitch of the at-bat. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1. Looped out toward third. And that's the first hit in this one for the Giants.
Hey, D-Roll, it's about time they finally break through. We're into the 5th inning, and that's just their first hit of this game. Yeah, Danny, it's been a pitcher's delight out there, but I'm an offensive guy. I want to see some balls moved into the gap. First knock, hopefully this is the start of many.
Here's Drew Stubbs now as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Hahn gets his lead at first, nobody out. Too high. 1-2.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
The 1-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just one hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. So here's Aaron Hill, flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. Runners on first with one down. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that two-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. The 1-2 freezes him. A strikeout looking. That's back-to-back strikeouts now, as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Here comes the first pitch. And that one just missed outside. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. Two out with the man at first. Two balls and a strike.
You know, they finally get the leadoff runner on. It would be sad to watch him waste this opportunity. Somebody's got to come through with a base hit.
The 2-1 home will not catch the zone. Ball 3. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Hey, this offense needs to check themselves right now. They have to find a way to get somebody on base and get this guy out of the stretch and make him a little bit uncomfortable. I mean, they're 1 strike away from being shut out from 5.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. And another foul ball. Pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Joe Panik will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here.
Joe Panik.
Two down, runners at first and second. A high fastball is in there.
0-2.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And this one gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. Giants leave a couple. starting to look bleak, down 10-0. Derek Law gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Standing in, Brian Camp.
Left fielder, Brian Camp.
First pitch on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the break, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a strike.
Let's see if he continues to climb that ladder, or does he try and get him fishing on something bouncing in the dirt.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Hey, I don't mind those pitches down below the zone trying to go for the strikeout right there. But you find yourself in a 2-2 count right here. Interested to see what he goes to.
Popped him up. Posey is there. And he brings it in on the warning track.
Now batting, number 13.
Stepping into the box, number 13. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Way in front of that fastball. And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants bullpen. Here comes the 0-1. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. Dives, and he hangs on for the out. Wow.
Oh, man, definitely need to take another look at that one. This was straight over his head, and that's such a tough play because he really can't see it very well as he's going back. He picks it up at the last minute and makes a ridiculous diving grab. That was insane.
Into the box now, Mitchell Friedman, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 1-0. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
Now the 2-0. It's in there for strike 1. Two out, nobody on. There's a changeup over the outside corner.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
The 3-2 pitch. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Now at the plate, Charles Graham, man at first after the 2-out walk. Here's the first pitch to him. No balls and a strike to count. Friedman leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. It's a swinging bunt up the line. That winds up foul. Hit the other way out toward right field. Span is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. One left for the Tribe, but they're still in front 10-0. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Stepping forward, Eduardo Nunez will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. One hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. So one away for Denard Span. First offering on its way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Popped him up. Doran is there for it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, the catcher, number 28, Buster Posey.
Digging in to try it again, Buster Posey. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
A high strike there, and it's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Grounded down the third baseline. Swing and a liner, but foul. Line drive to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Giants are down 1-2-3. Lead looks insurmountable here. They're down 10-0. Back here in San Francisco. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. At the plate, Mario Crespo.
Getting off for the Indians, first baseman, Mario Crespo.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Line toward right center. Stubbs is right there, one down.
Now batting, center fielder, Willie Mays.
At the plate, Willie Mays. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. There's a swing and a high pop up. Crawford is underneath this one. 2 gone.
The pitcher, number 44, Nathan Mossy.
Now to the plate, Nathan Mossy. 4th plate appearance for him tonight, and why not? He's been in control all game long. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a neck-high fastball that time. Two out, nobody on. Indians pitcher at the plate with a 1-1 count. It's 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think that's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
Here now the 2-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Down in order go the Tribe, but they still hold a 10-0 lead. So striding forward now, Brandon Crawford will try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
And the changeup is way low that time. Well, pitch count will become a factor here in the 7th. He's about to hit 100 for the game.
Yeah, Matty V, that magic number in today's game is about 100 pitches, and this next pitch will be pitch number 100. Dero, he's been sailing along pretty easily so far in this one.
Yeah, he's given him some serious depth in this one. For him to get into the 7th inning allows the manager a lot of leeway, whether he wants to go to his bullpen or not.
Mays, patrolling center, makes the play, 1 out.
First baseman, number 1, James Hahn.
Striding in, Jay Hahn. First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball that just misses inside.
The guy in the mound is having one heck of a night, but the downside of that, if you're going to strike out a lot of guys, your pitch count is going to be high. So this gives the offense some kind of hope as this game's getting down to the end.
Now the 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. One out, nobody on. And they lay off a fastball up in the zone here, and that brings it to 2-1 now. Called strike 2 as he locks him up there.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
The 2-2. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full, 3-2. Into the corner and slicing foul. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the 2nd out.
When you're this deep into a start, it can be really exhausting and annoying when a hitter makes you work as hard as he did right there. He got the strikeout, that's great, but he's probably thinking, get that guy out of here.
Here's Drew Stubbs now. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. No hits to this point. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Up around the face.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Now the 2-1. Popped him up. Crespo moving to his left, and that ends the inning. Add another 0 as it's up to 7 shutout innings so far. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Indians 10 and the Giants nothing. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in number 15. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
First pitch on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. A fastball right over the outside corner. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Here's a high pop-up. Hahn has room in foul territory. 1 down.
Now batting, third baseman.
Time to take a look at our starter comparison to this point, and the telling numbers can be found on the left side of your screen. Zeros in the run and earned run columns. Ready for another shot now, Roger Doran. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Missed with a breaking ball. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. The 1-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Squared that one up just a little late.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. Brian Hamp is on deck. And he takes ball 4, so he's on, and as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with 1 out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
Digging in once again, Brian Hamp. Now the reliever remains in the game here, having pitched very well, but this is a longer outing than what he's used to.
It is, Matt, and I really tip my cap to him for gutting this thing out right now. On the other side, I worry they're being a little bit too greedy by leaving him out there. There are options left in the pen, and it would be a shame if all his hard work got undone because he started making some mistakes in location due to fatigue.
Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball 1.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
Now the 1-0. Hit in the air to shallow center. Crawford has a play. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Well, there are blowouts, and then there are blowouts. And this, folks, is a blowout as you get a look at our line score. It's not often that you see a road team come into this place and put a whooping on these guys like the one we're seeing here tonight. Settling in now, number 13. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. From the stretch. Bullet back up the middle. Stubbs is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Indians leave 1, but they're still in front 10-0. Into the box now, Aaron Hill. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Here's the pitch.
Nope.
And he misses with it, 1-1. Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. The 1-1 home. Tapped down the line. Doran comes up with it. And there's one away.
Now batting, left fielder, Vernon Steen.
Ready once again, Vernon Steen. First delivery to him on the way. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
Now the 1-0. And the 1-0 is sent out to straightaway center field. Mays is there now, and he has it, 2 gone.
The pitcher, number 64, Derek Law.
Brandon Belt will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 9, Brandon Belt.
Ball 1 enters play here at 279. 22 home runs and 62 driven in. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And there's ball 2 now. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Giants down in order. Starting to look bleak, down 10-0. Bay Bridge, and at the other end, the city by the bay, as we continue tonight's ball game from AT&T Park. Jacob Walden enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Striding into the box, Mitchell Friedman. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. First pitch of the at-bat. And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. Back goes Span, up into the arcade and out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His 2nd home run of the game as the blowout continues.
Wow, that's a tough one. Certainly not the way you want to start your day as a relief pitcher, giving up a home run.
Now batting, second baseman.
Into the box, Charles Graham, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. Fly ball out toward left center field. Stubbs giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first down.
Up next for Cleveland, third baseman, Mario Crespo.
So stepping in, Mario Crespo. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1. One out, nobody on. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. The 1-1 is taken high above the zone. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Around first, he's digging for second. Arms pumping, he's hustling for third. And he'll get in there safely.
Man, he's wishing right now this game could go on forever, or at least until he can get up again, because otherwise that is probably his last at-bat of the game, leaving him 1 leg shy of hitting for the cycle. Regardless, he's had an incredible game.
Standing in now, Willie Mays. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Oh, up around the chin there. 2-0.
2-0.
Can't find the zone here as the cutter low makes it 3-0. Crespo stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. And they were simply not going to give him anything there with the base open. It's a 4-pitch walk.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Stepping in, Nathan Mossy. He's 1 for 4 for the game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. Throw over to the bag, and the runner back easily. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout, or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Curveball that time, not even close. Number 15 waits on deck. Now a move over to first, but the runner's back easily. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Now the 3-2 pitch. This one's flared out toward left. Steen is over, 2 down. And he'll think better of trying to score as he holds it third with 2 away now.
Now batter, number 15.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, number 15. 2 doubles for him to this point in the game. Now a throw over, and the runner will get back standing. Here's the first pitch to him. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0. Runners on first and third, 2 away. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Indian shortstop behind 1 and 2 in the count. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Into the bleachers and gone. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Home run number 42 on the season as this lead got even wider.
As a fellow once said, the only park that ball wouldn't have made it out of is Yellowstone. Everyone knows he's got plenty of thump in his bat, but come on, I'm not sure that ball's even come down yet.
Now batting, third baseman, Roger Doran.
In now, Roger Doran, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
And now a pitch on the way. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And foul. 4 runs here in this half inning. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, if he's going to offer at a fastball above the zone, why don't you just continue to climb the ladder? Don't be shocked if he goes even higher with this next pitch.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The 1-2. Popped him up. Hill over to his left. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. To the bottom of the 9th we go. Top of the order due up. Cleveland's out in front, 14-0. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Eduardo Nunez. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Eduardo Nunez.
First offering on its way. Line towards center field. Mays is there, and that is a big first out here to start inning number 9.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Into the box now, Denard Span. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. A ball and a strike. Action going on now in the Indians bullpen as they have a left-hander up and getting loose. Up high, 2-1 now. Might have jammed him a little there as this is softly hit and foul off to the left. The 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
A bouncer to the left side, reined in. Throw on to first is in time, and the Giants are down to their final out now.
Now batting, the catcher, number 28, Buster Posey.
Here's Buster Posey now. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
First pitch on its way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
There's a belt high strike to even the count at 1-1. And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Last strike here for the Giants. Line toward right center. Number 13 is there. Makes the catch and the ball game is over.
Oh, man. So close, but yet so far. Can you imagine giving up 1 hit, pitching such good baseball for 9 innings? But 1 base hit kept him from baseball history.
14-0 is the final in this one. The Cleveland Indians took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Nathan Massey earns his 12th victory in the ball game as he tosses a complete game 1-hitter. Ty Blach was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Tonight's paid attendance, 41,503. The Giants thank you for attending tonight's game at AT&T Park. And remind you to please buckle up and drive home safely. Good night.